I don't know. It
It's
has
3
been quite a
years.
while.
Too long.
It's been 84 years.
Vanera and good old Victor still continue to languish in prison, with Victor's death coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
I keep also forgetting Lysander's in the prison, and Lysander isn't Victor's. Like, I keep looking at Lysander. It's like, wait a minute, you're not Victor.
That's not Lysander. That's
Boy.
That's not Lysander. Well, hang on. Let me draw. Let me
That's
draw a
just
mustache.
Sandal.
Let me draw a mustache on him, so it's no longer Lysander. There we go.
What the fuck is that? You just
Look, I'm drawing.
Void.
I'm with a mouse. Shut up.
Void and his slave performer, Kart, have been offered a lucrative means by performing in the stadium in the city, arena in the city. Whether or not they're actually going to go ahead and do that, it seems like they are actually heading that way to do so. I think that was what the last thing you guys were about to do.
Yeah, I think it was like we had time to do that or something.
Yeah, we got time.
we need that money.
Get that cash money.
That cheddar.
Yes, it will be interesting to see
Yep.
how Void maintains his good old alter self while he's up there.
Yeah.
It'll be easy.
Easy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Not sure what. I'm not sure what Leia is doing during this time.
I think I was just going with them because there's.
When
like,
you learning a certain spell to cure a certain person who is in a
well,
certain jail cell.
They
That I
have
have
to
to-
just sleep.
Yeah, I have to do a long rest to be able to trade out the spell.
You could
So I
be
think-
you could be our agent.
Yeah, so I think I was just tagging along because, like, for one, I don't have ceremony prepared, and for two, I don't think it's a good idea for me to go in there and do that alone if we're doing a prison break.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what we were going to use to start the prison break. So.
Yeah.
Because we all want to get down.
Although I'd probably have to actually use the spell, considering, like, from my message from March 2nd, that the items are consumed. So if they weren't consumed, I think they'd, call me out for lying.
Sure.
And throw her in the cell. Anyways. Yeah, probably just tagging along with them.
So yeah, you guys are on the car, still on the way to the stadium at this point. From the tavern, it'll take you around about 30 or so minutes to get to the stadium. It should be fine.
It'll be fine, and then we're ambushed.
Do you think there's any way we can really help a certain somebody keep up their disguise?
If you have spells that can do that, then go for it.
Yeah, sadly, disguise self is a self spell, so yeah, I can do it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. You could always reincarnate him and hope for an elf.
That's it, Void. To the reincarnation place we go.
Get into the reincarnation tube.
Get reincarnated, nerd.
Get on the altar.
Or you can try that tried and tested reincarnation system, which only has, I think, I calculated it, a 67% chance of success.
No, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, get on the altar, bitch.
Just let
Get
this
that neck slit.
Just let this slit your throat. It's fine.
Instead of just one D100 for reincarnation, they roll 4 D100. If one of them's an elf, you're an elf. If none of them are an elf, you die.
they slit your throat again. It's like, well, got time to keep going.
Let's try that again, shall we?
And there's plenty of neck here for some more slits. Let's see where we can go.
It's fine when you reincarnate, you're fully healed, so
It
the
slaps
neck's
neck.
always
Just
prepared.
slaps back a neck. This neck fits so many slashes.
This neck can fit so much blood.
I'm jokingly rolling 4D100 because I'm just now I'm curious.
I think the band's like,
Oh,
I think you actually die. Wait.
You got 1, that's a good thing, right?
At 48, you might be your closest chance. Let me check. 48 is. Oh, you just missed a wood elf. you became a forest gnome.
You became
Pretty much an elf.
well, I think it's a good thing I'm getting my 1 out now out of my D100s.
Oh, they would have 100% murdered you. Holy shit! Because no one is dragonborn.
Die. No more reincarnation. Just die.
Just die.
become Dragonborn. It's just fair, I understand.
Don't let them turn me.
As you guys approach the stadium, as you guys approach the stadium, there seems to be quite a large amount of crowds, throngs of people who are approaching the stadium. They see the carts, they see the carriage that you three are in, and they point. They can't quite see inside the carriage yet, but you can certainly hear the murmurs and the attention that your carriage garners.
Oh my god, it's like we're famous.
Or something.
Can I get one
Yeah,
carriage?
Would you prefer us to all have different carriages?
Carrie, Leia, you're the only one who
Carrie.
understands Elvish, right? Out of the 3 people there.
How do I? No, I don't even have Elvish.
Alrighty.
Common, Goblin, Undercommon.
How do I not have Elvish as a half elf? It's probably some half elf.
I have comprehend languages. If I use that, then I can comprehend them.
Oh, we're gonna have a very fun time in a moment. Then, if you're the only one who has comprehend language out of the 3,
Hang on.
I'm going to cast comprehend language. It lasts an hour.
That's very confusing. How do I? Is it because I'm a half elf? Do I not start off with Elvish? I could have sworn I had that at some point.
yeah, you should probably switch out some of your languages if you want it to make sense. But
Yeah,
at the moment,
are you okay? Are you okay if I do that?
yeah, go for it for continuity's sake.
Yeah, if you can, if I do
Okay.
that right.
I'm going to get rid of orc if I can.
What? Why would you do that?
That's so funny how the elvish looking guy is the one who doesn't know Elvish, so he's just like, yes, they all believe me. What are they saying? What are they saying to me?
Oh wait, no, wait, I'll get rid of a dog. What do I even have a dolphin for? Okay, I traded out. I got Elvish now.
Yeah, languages. Please bluff my way through this, but no.
As you reach the entrance of the stadium, a grand-looking noble in full plate armor with the crest of what seems to be a thorny branch appears to greet you. As you all step out of the carriage, he begins announcing your arrival in Elvish. Leia?
Yeah.
And depending on whether or not if Karit has cast comprehend language.
I have.
That's still a little sad and funny that I somehow did not have Elvish. I'm very confused on how that happened.
It's very funny.
You know what? I'm pretty sure I know why. It's because I'm not a half elf anymore.
Yeah, you probably should have paid attention to that. Anyway,
I thought it was still there.
the noble looks towards you, Void, and goes to the other two's understanding. Welcome, great muse. We've been anticipating your arrival. The many people here cannot wait to hear what you have in store for us. You and your slave there. I understand you've been told of the terms of our agreement and how you will be paid. Understand this. We will be watching very closely. We will be listening. And should you succeed, then we might give you a gift on top of everything else as well. I have to ask though, would you like some other form of entertainment to accompany your music as well? Perhaps some kind of battle to rage around you as you play your kind of music. What music do you play?
Do we have to freaking tell him what the
Do
guy
we-
just said? Because
do
that
we
would be a
have-
little awkward.
Do we have to reply in Elvish? Does he have to reply in Elvish as well?
What do you guys want to do? I'm
I
not going to tell you what you want.
Cart is very eager in this, and lifts his lute above his head and like subtly starts nudging it into the. Void has a drum, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, it starts nudging it into Void's drum.
Excellent. Your slave at least seems to be eager for this performance. But, yes. Are you alright?
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna ignore him and just proceed into the Colosseum, as if I'm better. I only play. it's my
Lou,
only
you better say something about this.
only play I've got right now.
No other entertainment is necessary.
Is he alright?
Yes, he's fine. He does that sometimes.
Why does a
just-
half-elf speak for him?
You know what? Good question.
I'll go
It is.
ask him.
It is. That's why I'm asking.
Sometimes he just doesn't like to
Did you
answer for
realize?
him. He doesn't like to answer for himself sometimes.
Then he should get used to it. The customs of the city require, and basic manners require him to reply.
I'll let him know that. But as far as I can tell, he seems eager to perform.
Do that. He has to prepare a small speech for the nobles before doing his performance.
Oh no.
Okay, is there anything else you would like me to tell him before I run off to go inform him of these things?
To watch his attitude. And some of the nobles won't be as gracious as I, and will persecute him just for his rudeness.
Okay, got it.
Void.
And then after that, go off after Void.
One more thing, half-elf.
Yes?
What's your other half?
You mean
God.
which one, the human or the elf part?
What is the other half? You are half elf.
Are you insulting my intelligence? Did you not hear me call you half elf? Do you not think I know what one half is?
I'm sorry. Look, it's been a long day. I'm half high elf. Half
I
human,
know
half high
you're
elf.
alive.
Asking you the other
I said human! I said human the first time! I thought he was asking like the specific
This is it.
elf.
She's irredeemable. Get her, get her, boys.
See, two consecutive counts of rudeness.
The
Do
only one who hasn't been rude is the fucking slave.
Yeah, you know your place. Yeah.
I am going to roll a wisdom check for just general patience for this guy. I'm gonna make it a DC 10. If he rolls lower than that, like he's gonna get angry. He got angry.
Look, I did say human in the first place. I just thought he want more like, you know, the specific elf type, like wood elf, high elf, etc.
Wait, are we still within like seeing?
Yeah. Yep.
I would like to run back over and be like, excuse me,
You don't. Oh wait, you can. You can't. You can understand Elvish, but you can't speak Elvish.
yeah, I'm speaking in common.
Okay.
Excuse me, sorry to intrude, but my master has informed me that I need to grab our assistant here, and also very sorry. He's been up practicing all night, and he's trying to stay focused on the performance.
He regards the noble regards you, with almost vicious eyes. That for the tiniest moment, you almost feel like it softens a little bit. But he goes. Somehow your slave has more manners and intelligence than the two of you combined, by the looks of it. Go inside, and I hope that your performance is better than how the two of you conduct yourselves out here. He looks apoplectic, but he doesn't look like he's going to do anything further.
Oh my goodness.
Right, can start.
Fuck was that?
Thankfully, there aren't any other words said, and instead a servant leads the three of you to a sort of waiting room, a resting room, deep inside the stadium.
Well, now that we're in there, look, Avoid's like, okay, so, wait,
They're
are we
expecting
alone?
you to make a
Out of
speech.
Are we alone right
Yes.
now? Okay.
The servant at first waits inside and looks at you guys, just like, should I? Would you like anything else, masters?
What did they say then?
In Elvish.
I ignore them.
No, we're good for now.
I understand. And she slips out.
Oh, look at Avoid's like, okay, so they want you to give a speech before your performance in Elvish.
In Elvish? Oh!
Did they say in Elvish?
As far the guy's only been speaking in Elvish, so I'm going to assume it's going to be in Elvish.
I could do it in Infernal.
I don't think you're going to get looked upon.
That's,
Also, the guy's already pretty mad at us right now because I accidentally messed up and then you ignored him, so I had to speak for you.
Yeah, it's
And then you fucked up, so I had to speak for you.
That's what I just said. I said that in the first place. I accidentally messed up.
Yeah, I had no idea what you were saying, so it's the only thing I think I could do that would make sense for an noble elf.
How are you supposed to make a speech if you don't speak the language?
Yeah.
Leah, like teach him a phrase quickly. Like I hope you
phrase
enjoy
for
the
entire
show.
Profound phrase.
Like just teach him to say, "Thank you for having me. Enjoy the performance." Just that's all you need.
For a speech?
It doesn't. If we're fucked.
question: do either of you two have message?
Message.
The cantrip.
Oh,
No.
The-
saying this.
Is message a cantrip?
It is a cantrip. Yep.
You're currently thinking of sending.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Why would you need message?
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure I do have message. It's because I gave it to Karkat's brother, who I'm playing in my Saturday campaign.
That's fucking amazing.
And he immediately used it on a
Uh,
dragon
okay.
and got told to fuck off.
Okay, thinking along the same vein, Corit, you would realize you would roll me an intelligence roll. Just intelligence check.
Straight intelligence. That's dexterity.
Yep.
Intelligence.
Wait, what?
Yes, I know
Oh,
very.
damn, okay,
I know a
yeah.
lot.
I know
Really weird.
all.
You know that you don't have message, but you know that one of you has some form of sending. You or Leia, maybe both. I don't know.
I do not.
Yeah, you would know that. You remember that Leia says sending. Perhaps if Leia consumed a lot of spell slots, she could give a certain amount of words to Void in the middle of this. Yeah.
Thing is,
So
I have
here's the problem. I only
Oh,
have
you
1/4.
unprepared?
No, I
Oh,
only
okay.
have 1/4 level spell slot. I don't have any 3rd level. That's why I've been
25
saying
minutes.
That's why I've been saying I need a long rest.
Yeah.
You can take a short rest, can't you? Or
I
would that
don't
not-
get my slots
That
back
won't
on a short
do
rest.
anything.
Oh, whip. Oh, God.
Hang on. I think I can. No, I think I can only get up to 2nd level back.
Also, did they say how long they're
Yeah.
expecting my performance to be?
Nope.
No, but he did, before you walked away, he did ask if you wanted any other sort of entertainment, such as like fighting going on around, which I said no.
Hey, Leah, why don't you just write him a script to read?
In Elvish?
You know how sometimes when you
Sounds like
are
really close to
looking,
the mic.
you know how sometimes when you're listening to some music and they'll have Romanji as well as English and the natural language.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
You can just write down how to say the words.
Ooh, this is gonna be real good.
Like, you know how Daisuki is spelled Daisuki? Just do that, but with Elvish.
The English, the first English guy who read that probably went die soup.
Yeah. You know how good I am at reading foreign words, right? So it's like an expert.
I'm gonna cry.
Could be great.
Lucky I'm not my character.
I'm sure you guys can work something out. You're all intelligent.
Oh yeah, well you could do that, and then me and Leia can just run through lines.
Yes, do that. And then it was you who had the thingy kit, the calligrapher's supplies, wasn't it? Or was it
What did you guys
Victor?
call it? Supplies.
Usually Victor.
Well, I pull out a scroll, some ink, and an ink pen, and I hand it to Leah, and I go, "Quick!"
Okay. And if you're expecting me to actually type out or say out like an actual speech, no.
As you guys prepare some, as you guys start preparing what you're about to do for your speech, we cut to the prison real quick.
Oh,
Victor.
the prison.
You hear quite a few number of footsteps, quite a bit of clanking of armor. A small regiment of guards and their captain approach your cell. They look at you up and down and just say, "Right, It's time for us to assess what and who you are. We're going to be measuring your strength today, just to see how much value you have, so to speak. Should we decide to, should you refuse to be reincarnated?
I am still elvish.
Not anymore, no.
No. Not anymore.
You've made your choices. Right.
I was born this way. I didn't make a choice.
Now you're not going to.
Sure. Well, at least I'm sure a choice was made. In any case, it's not really my job to bother about this kind of this moral ethics reason. I just know that you're not an elf, and that I'm supposed to assess your strength. I'm not going to think much more than that. So don't even try it. In any case, it so happens that we have a rather entertaining event happening today. So, the higher-ups have decided that they want someone from this prison to entertain. We thought that, we need to assess someone's strength. We'll use you for entertainment. Of course, the only incentive that you have is, of course, not dying, I suppose.
Am I able to utilize the equipment that I had before getting here?
We'll be handing you equipment. None of your strange magical crap.
Okay.
You say strange magical crap, even though that
We know that spear holds powers of the fire plane.
Oh, shit.
you killed a primordial for that one.
And we appreciate your efforts. Though, from now on, perhaps one of our own soldiers will be able to do that. With that spear.
If they do, I would happily teach them. Because, well, if you can't entertain your own people, then that's kind of sad. Wouldn't it be better if your soldiers showed off their capabilities? Against primordials in front of people that are most likely afraid of primordials due to their ever-encroaching nature.
Putting our soldiers at risk for entertainment is something that we do in this city. Putting prisoners at risk for entertainment in this city is exactly what we like to do in this city.
Prisoners that are elven.
Sorry?
Prisoners that are elven.
You are not elven.
Half
You may have the
elven.
appearance. You may have the appearance of one, but you appear to be some kind of undead. You are at most a corrupted elf.
Elf.
A corrupted one. Either way, it sounds like you have being rid of you is a good idea. Unless you'd like to be reincarnated right now. In which case we'll pick another prisoner.
Yeah, that's like, isn't that a whole ceremony?
The reincarnation?
Yes.
Yes, it does take a while. It would take us about a day to prepare for, but we were planning to do it to you in 2 days, actually. But we could accelerate things if you liked it. After all, you did used to be a pure elf at some point, I suppose.
I get to pick which type of elf I become.
No.
Oh.
No. Okay.
Why not?
Sadly, we're still in the refining stages of the reincarnation. That's why we're testing it on prisoners. It's only about a 70% chance of success so far for even becoming an elf, let alone being able to choose a type of elf.
But wouldn't you want to test it on prisoners that have no relation to elves first? And then whenever you do refine it, give those that are elvish in nature
We like
a
to think
chance to...
that corrupted ones such as yourself have no relation to us.
Then you're just buying into just preconceptions made by people that are worse than yourself.
And my life is all the easier for it.
It may be easier, but is it actually better?
Yes, that's what easier means in this city.
No, see, no. Then you're mixing up easy and then convenient.
Right. Would you care to tell me which one makes it better or worse for me?
I'll say convenient and easy is the same but different in the current situation. It's convenient and easy for you to just go ahead and throw everyone that may be kind of an elf but not enough for you to give a shit non-elvish. Though what if people genuinely are, let's say, me, I'm half elvish. My mother is an elf. Father's human, but you can't judge taste. But even then, I know in my past life I was elvish. I do have memories, as crazy as it may be. But you're just immediately throwing someone that does remember past lives and just simply giving those that deserve a chance no chance.
Frankly speaking, if someone came back to life, or whatever you are, like that, I claim to do so, then there might be a few reasons why I might be suspicious, other than the fact that you're not a pure elf. I find it a little bit strange that you're undead, for a start. I find it a little bit strange that you were able to come back at all, with your memories intact, in a different life. One would almost think, one might even think that you are cursed in some way.
I would consider it more of a blessing.
Your
Those
future
being
is-
Isn't that literally what Vanera said about her kids?
You take the life essence of others to maintain your own well-being. Your teeth have grown to become more vampiric and monstrous than the rest of your kin. There are some features of you that unsettle me, to say the least.
outward appearances, not inward. Wouldn't the soul be more important than the body?
The soul is always more important than the body, but unfortunately the soul eludes our perception, unlike the body.
Wouldn't a simple spell that allows for truth to be said
And it revealed that
convey
you
clear
were,
souls?
and it revealed that you were corrupted.
Undead. Though,
Correct.
as stated, not of a choice of myself. That
We
was
don't
just
know.
the cards God gave, or God dealt me.
Mhm. In which case, would you like to celebrate your reincarnation till tomorrow?
Hmm.
It's either that or you do go for this entertainment to the death. Well, maybe not to the death. If you
Could I
simply
please
win,
utilize my equipment? I can play with my enemies at that point and make it actually fun.
that
Fun
doesn't
for me
sound
and fun for you.
that doesn't sound fun for them and for the audience. We'd like to make it a little bit close.
I can make
Have
it.
you-
I can fake looking bloody. That's easy enough.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh. my
We
most,
got
my best, roll thing. 2.
it. Oh no.
So
You
good.
make an interesting point, but I can't allow you to have the weapons from the fire plane. We will provide you with we will provide you with a different magical weapon. Tell me, are you only savvy with a spear, or would you like to use a different weapon? If so, what's your preference?
If I have to choose in between, could I choose in between a weapon or a type of armor? Or could it be both?
We will consider both.
I would love to have a shield of some sort, preferably a tower shield. That is what I'm most proficient with.
Alright.
And whenever it comes to weapons, I could utilize a spear, I can utilize a sword.
You
but
list every martial
if-
weapon. Yeah.
Though I can use my natural born gifts, or to you, curse. I've learnt to use what I can to survive. The world outside is deadly. So use everything you can to your advantage.
Yeah, so what weapon?
I'd prefer yeah, why not?
Prefer what now? A spear?
A spear.
Okay. Right. And we'll provide you those once you reach the stadium.
I thank you.
There are currently 9 guards, plus the clerk behind and the captain. And they open the door and begin to restrain you. Do you resist in any way or try to break free?
No, I don't resist. I just tell them no need. I don't need to fight you. You seem like good folk.
We understand, but regulations.
It's
I get that.
protocol.
You know how
Alright.
it is.
Victor
It'll be fun.
Victor will be arriving a couple of minutes towards a couple of minutes before the end of the waiting session. Back to the waiting room. How you guys doing? How you guys doing?
How are we doing on the
What is
script, boys?
No.
Is there
Have you
anything
been writing a script?
No. As I stated, if you expect me to do that, you're out of your mind.
Lysander just like Lysander just comes in and is like, I'm human or enough. Wait.
Lysander with a comically disfigured mustache.
Victor,
Yes, I am a human.
Victor takes over the speech. I'm actually an elf.
I'm half elvish. I'm not going to deny that part. Shrugs.
I have some rights, not all of them, but some.
I'll take
I have
some
enough.
over none. At least I'm not a Kenku.
I have half voting rights, guys.
Those funny little songbirds.
Yippee!
Is there anything we can roll to see like how well this is just the back and forth is going between Leah and Void?
It's going very well.
no
You're
need.
learning
It's
so
perfect.
much.
You perfectly synergize and it goes perfectly. Next.
Okay.
See if Void's
do
picking up any of the Elvish.
Both of you roll me a history check. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Okay, Blair, you're able to communicate well the Elvish language, and and a little bit of, yeah, just a tiny bits of grammar or idioms to Void. Void, please roll me a history check to see how well you take this information.
I got a 6.
Yeah. Void, you don't really care for all the idioms that Leia said. In fact, it's more of the equivalent of the time where Eve went, there are rare plants, and everyone heard there are plants. Yeah, that's pretty much you to Leia right now. Yep. You take a very simplistic understanding of the words that Leia's putting down.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand completely.
The literal translation.
You hear
thing whenever someone's trying to teach someone Chinese and they're just repeating the same thing, but you're hearing it the same way and you're repeating it your way, and they're like, no, like this.
No, not like
I'm saying the same thing. I'm saying the same thing as you. What's the problem? They're like, but no, like this.
They're not going to believe that you're native if you keep saying it like that.
Yeah. They soon a knock on the door is heard, and the servant walks back in. Goes, Are you ready, masters?
How long has it been?
It's been about 30 minutes.
I'm gonna message Cogged. What
No,
did I
you
say?
have message.
Yep.
Useful. Yeah.
He asked us if we were ready to go.
I message again and ask them if they could give us another 30 minutes.
You could have messaged Leia that.
Yeah, I messaged
Yeah,
Leia that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, Kark can't speak it.
I'm not allowed to talk here. This may also be a slave, but I don't think they're going to like me talking to them.
On 3
could-
brain cells right here.
What?
could-
How has me, the fucking bird, got the most brain cells out of everyone here? I haven't even had a nap today.
Look, I'm also a little bit in pain.
Bite you. You will be in pain in a second.
I'm already in pain. What do you want?
Double pain.
Double pain.
It'll probably be double tomorrow. I can tell you that.
Oh, I need to turn my fan on again. Good grief, it's so hot in here. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah. I look at her. It's like, could we have another 30 minutes?
She blinks.
My fan is now on. You can't hear it.
I will let the nobles know. Perhaps the games master will be able to provide some entertainment to cover the time, but I will do my best.
Okay, thank you. It's appreciated.
She nods.
Ah!
She steps back out the room.
You know when you blow like dust and it like it goes back into your face.
Oh, look at Void. Okay, she's going to go try to see if the games master can maybe not stall for time, but fill in the time that we're taking.
Okay, that's good. Just need to finish this short rest so I can fulfill my needs. So I get my spell slot back.
Quiet for all of you, or is he actually talking?
I know I'm very
Who?
quiet. Also,
Kurt
Rin
talking?
can't hear me anymore for some reason.
Yeah,
Is he just being very quiet?
Kurt's
Yeah, I think Rin's
talking.
muted me.
I think you just can't hear him, Bestie.
Yeah, he hasn't been hearing me for a while.
What's happening again? God damn it! This has happened before.
Me when I just ignore Kurt. You have nothing important to say to me. Can anybody else hear Kurt? Yes.
Alright,
Be
I'll
right
try and
back.
reconnect.
He's gone.
He's dead.
Alrighty then. He's back.
Welcome back.
Rin, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
There we go.
Heck yeah.
What the fuck? Why the hell is it doing that?
Because you muted me, clearly. It's rude.
Why the fuck would I mute you? You're the one person I never mute.
the one person. Does that mean you mute everybody else?
Practically a love confession, that is. I'll never mute you, bestie. Alright.
What do you mean? They're already married. They're already married in this weird family tree.
No,
not
we're
married.
not. We're not
They're
married.
dating. Not dating. They just had a kid.
They just had a kid.
Yeah.
We have a mutual relationship.
We adopted a child more for the ease on taxes.
Yeah, exactly.
They throw cheese at him.
They throw cheese at him.
How else are you going to feed a child? Like, you just be ridiculous. At least we don't put our children in prison. Like,
I don't put mine in prison. I don't know why they say that.
well, because of the truth. We all know it's true. So, tonight what you want.
Alright.
But their kid's not even here to defend himself.
Yeah, during this rest, during your extra 30 minutes,
Should we try and go for the speech and improve?
sorry, someone.
Yeah.
You can re-roll your history check. So as
Perfect.
you pour over layers.
Or even worse.
Oh my god. Hang on, do I have I have guidance. It's
I
probably
was
not
going
gonna
to
help
say,
written
you.
would you
more?
like me to use a bardic inspiration?
Despite it being written down, you somehow did the equivalent of Chinese whispers to whatever she's written.
Well, I feel like the issue is I read everything, so it might be translating into common for me.
That's true.
Or infernal, probably, actually.
No, that's funny as fuck. I understand this completely. Are you sure?
Victor, you do arrive quite a few minutes before the end of their rest, and you are immediately sent to the armory. Here, the guards watch over you, but you see as they begin to procure a spear and a shield for you. You won't be able to equip them, but you are at the moment, but not until just before the gates open to your fight. But you understand that the spear seems to have some kind of draconic origin. It seems that you would have heard that it was an ancient weapon from Pars that the elves have long taken. Kind of like the British taking artifacts from foreign countries.
Everywhere else.
Well, it's really ours. Let's be honest.
It's one of the Fitzben's Dragon's Wrath Spear. In this case, it's the Stirring Dragon's Wrath Spear, so stage 2.
Oh, not bad.
So it's alright. Could you please send me what that does? I have no clue.
You should be able to add it on your Beyond sheet.
Don't use Beyond.
But do.
Beyond's for dum-dums.
There's a dum-dum who doesn't know what the spear is. If you had been Beyond, you would know what the spear is.
This is too much work.
Should I give you this? Okay, never mind, don't worry.
Ignore that message.
I kind of forgot that I attached something else to this weapon, but it's okay. It's a glue. Yeah.
Upgrade.
For the shield, you get a tower shield, so it's the equivalent of +1 shield. But it's a tower shield, but it's the arrow catching shield.
Oh, so it just draws arrows and makes arrows a pain in the ass for people to use at night.
Yes, you get a +2 to AC against ranged attacks made against you.
Now we will be prepared if we ever run into Nico in the wild and he's gone through a villain arc.
And even more bonus if you deploy the tower shield. It's like an arrow wall shield.
And 5 feet targets being attacked by a ranged attack within 5 feet. You just sent me. Within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to become the target of the attack instead. So, all in all, not bad.
Alright.
Basically covers up one of the barbarian's weaknesses, range.
You say weakness, I say benefit.
I asked the guard, so what would I be fighting? Or are you able to tell me?
Apparently there's been a little bit of delay in entertainment. We were going to have you do one big fight, but apparently you might have to do a warm-up fight against some beasts of some kind.
What's the big fight supposed to be? Is it supposed to be people or like one big monster?
One big monster.
Ooh, sexy.
Yes, so we've given you the draconic spear for a reason. It's not we couldn't quite find a dragon, so the big fight was going to be you and one other versus a hydra.
Oh, fuck.
Remember the Hydra's besties? Good grief, that's.
Jeez.
How long has it been?
Now this is my favorite. This
20
is the favorite part. Like the stage will be slightly elevated, but you guys will. This would literally be you. You will still be able to give him bardic inspiration while you're performing. If you,
We are performing, and our performance gives you inspiration.
the most literal bardic inspiration. Yeah. Anyway,
And it gets doubled because there's two of us.
the occasional guidance from Leia. Should you somehow need ability checks.
Leah's like there in the back, just like clapping to the beat. Backup vocals.
For now, however, we'll probably have you go up. They'll probably have you go up against some smaller beasts just to keep the nobles entertained while they wait for the performers to prepare themselves. I don't know what's holding them up, but the performers appear to be a little bit anxious of some kind. Well, at least that's what the servant said.
Oh, I bet it's just noble antics. No offense to nobility, but nobility.
The blacksmith kind of nods, just like, well, make sure you don't go around saying that.
Oh yeah, I'm
The
not
nobles will
stupid.
take off your head.
Right, what should we have you go up against? Yeah, sure, why not? Should be fairly easy. And yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, you're fine. Cool.
You know, I don't like it whenever people say, "Yeah, you'll be fine," because whenever I say that, I die. Or well, people die. I don't die. I
Whenever
watch
I
people
say
die.
that, I die.
I die inside because it hurts so much to watch friends die.
Lies. It's more
Even if you're the
graveyard.
cause.
Now damage everyone, and now healed. Oh. Uh-huh.
And Vanera is currently alone in prison at the moment, so it's all right.
I did spam message Gabe. It was like, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, bestie.
It's supposed to be like me and Gabe fighting.
Maybe. But
Oh, I can't wait to fight a Hydra by myself.
Oh, Gabe's finally awake. He's gonna be here in a
Gabe's
couple
awake.
minutes.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, 15 minutes before the short, actually 10 minutes before the short rest ends. Victor, you find yourself. The short rest for the others, and you find yourself in front of a gate. You find yourself between two gates, basically. One gate closes behind you as the other begins to lift. The spear and the shield lie in front of you. Prior to the fight, you are given quite a bit of time in this small enclosure to attune to the magical items. Would you like to do that?
I do.
You do.
No.
I'm just gonna pretty much keep. What's the damage type for the dragon spear? Sorry if I missed.
Oh, yes, good point. Why don't you roll a?
Probably a D6.
Should I just keep it chromatic? I kind of want to go like extra of it, and they have the possibility of force being one of them.
Just
sexy.
Just do all the different types and make them roll.
Just depends. Am me and the blacksmith friends? Would they give me force?
Honestly,
That'd be cool.
Kurt, I like that idea.
It's a great idea.
How many damage types are there in D&D? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, I was
9,
thinking
10,
all the
11,
dragon damage times for sure.
Roll me a d12 and I'll just strike off.
Yeah.
7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that's quite okay. Interesting. All right, you learn that the damage type of the spear, or the draconic, of the dragon's, the origin of it is necrotic.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
It was all preordained.
All right. I'll just change this. I'm gonna keep the flaming spear of returning. I'm just gonna roll that, but I'm just gonna change damage type to necrotic.
You're free to spawn yourself here, Victor.
Who was the person in the other campaign that like changed a certain kind? Was it like poison damage and turned it into health or something?
Which side do you want me to put?
Oh, you're
on?
talking. You're talking
Oh,
about Duran's brother
Yep.
from Tuesday game.
Yeah, I could change my smites into force, which was fun.
Oh yeah. They actually got some use sometimes, actually.
Yeah, like 3 times or
Yeah, 3 times.
super effective.
And it was kind of clutch.
It was kind of funny
weird.
when I
Because-
came across it. I was just like, "Yep, that doesn't work."
Because usually, when you find something that's resistant or immune to celestial damage, to radiant damage, that's something that, yep, that's a
It'd
problem.
be very forceful with certain people.
Animals covered in chains begin to step out of the opposite gate. You watch as 3 rhinos.
Rhinos?
Tilt my head at that.
Oh.
All right.
You get the joy of what I'm like on Fridays, right? What can I put against you?
There claims to be clear signs of abuse, and just basic cuts and stuff like that to make them a little bit more aggressive as they almost break free of their chains, and the gate behind them hastily closes. You watch as a procession of nobles begins to take their seats around. Some of them looking irritated already, even with a very.
Some big rhinos.
But some of them are. But even then, some of the irritation is slightly allayed by the interest of what appears to be a somewhat elvish person fighting up against 3 rhinos.
I'm loving it.
Right. It's around this time.
Oh, finally show up.
I'm coming. Don't worry, Victor. I'm coming.
Before I start this fight,
No, it's already done.
you guys read over the you read over the script one more time, Void, and you recast your alter self, presumably, just as the servant knocks on the door again and enters the room.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Don't continue.
Oh, hello there.
I'm sorry, masters, but we can't have your performance delayed any longer. Please.
It's been an hour, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Please, would you?
I messaged Blair. What was
I guess relaying to him what
Please.
you're saying.
Please, would you? Is Kurt talking again? Because I can't hear him.
Yeah.
God damn it. I don't know.
Yep.
Yep. What the hell?
Just cut.
Discord just doesn't want you hearing Kurt.
Yeah, it was doing this on Tuesday. It was quite fine.
You know, in a relationship, we
No,
call
what,
that
Monday?
selective hearing. Okay.
There's a difference between selective hearing and Discord being like.
It's making him tune out Kurt.
We was doing it on Monday. It was very annoying.
Yeah.
Like, Rin's just ignoring me. Well, this is fun.
What a cunt. Anyway.
Pretty much.
I mean, that's
Standard Rin things.
neither here or there.
Well, though it did it to me like, whenever we were playing Overwatch, like 2 times ago, whenever I could not, or no one could hear me the entire fucking time. The fucking shit.
I didn't hear you use animals. I don't know what you're talking about.
Masters, if you would please go out on the stage to perform.
They're really
No.
that.
The nobles will wait no longer.
Yeah, I'll start moving out.
Let's go.
She nods at your silence, but at least you're moving.
I do thank her for like for getting them to stall into a little extra time.
And you three can spawn yourselves here.
Oh,
Is that a fucking rhino? Is that a fucking rhino?
now I'm
Leah.
fighting rhinos.
No,
Wait,
it's not a rhino, it's 3 rhino.
I guess
So-
Leah.
Random question.
Hmm.
Whenever you see a rhino, do you immediately think of Ace Ventura or like?
Yeah, kind of sometimes.
I think of the animal, the rhino.
So,
I think of Ace Ventura.
The slave just sort of whispers to you, right, you'll make your speech after this fight is over. She whispers this to you, Void. In Elvish.
I nod. Not knowing.
You nod, wait for it to leave, and then you turn to car. What the fuck did she just say?
Leia Cart, you can roll a perception check to see if you hear this. Void,
I'm
you will be
standing
making
right
the
next to
speech.
him.
If you do not understand what she says, Void, you will make the speech immediately.
I was
Okay.
not paying attention.
Right, Leia, yeah, you hear.
I guess
to be
after she leaves, go up to her. It's like, you're giving the speech after the fight. And go back over here.
Right. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Just saying, guys. Why don't you just mimic what you know his voice? Why don't you mimic his voice?
What?
Well, he'd have to do
mimicry.
yes, but he's got to also speak
I
in
only have
Elvish.
comprehend language.
Well, you don't speak. You're a bard. You should know Elvish, you loser.
No, common, goblin, and undercommon, and I am currently learning Sylvan.
Elvish is the most common bardic script.
I don't give a shit.
Fair.
Who cares
fair.
about the elves?
Yeah, really. Who
I'm
cares
not-
about those elves? Am I right?
Not you, Victor. Not you, Vanera.
Again, they're both not.
Not
really
you,
elves,
Leia.
So. Like,
Not you right
again,
now, Victor.
You're just enough
None
elf.
of them are really elves.
The thing
Well,
is,
Leah,
What is really an elf?
well, to be
When
fair,
you're-
Leah used to be a half elf.
An Elvish voice is heard, and it's you'd announced that. Nobles, apologies for the delay. The performers are now getting ready, but in the meantime, please enjoy this small skirmish before the real entertainment begins.
I just
Right.
imagine Leah's like praying in the corner, like, "Oh, salute, please," let him somehow.
Right, we're going to I will allow healing spells or buffs, ranged buffs, to be cast. I will also allow bardic inspirations to be cast. However, they will act as almost like lair actions for Victor. In other words, they will go on initiative count 20. And only you three may do something.
Yeah.
Why is this so bad?
What are you doing here?
I'm gonna.
My mom.
Will you allow me to cast one spell right now? It's a cantrip.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna message
Fireball.
Victor saying, "Hey, Victor, how you doing?"
Fuck a cock bastard. Where the fuck are you?
Look up, bestie. And I like lean over the side, and they just start waving at you.
Yeah.
Stick the fingers up, fuck you. Remember when you were enjoying that delicious chicken while we were getting our throats slit? Well, look at you now.
I was gone for an hour. What the fuck happened? 1
Like, to be
hour. 1 hour.
In that 1 hour, I made friends with a guard. We talked philosophy. Then I made friends with a blacksmith. We talked how shit nobles are.
This is so true. So
Our current elven master does not know any Elvish, and everybody is speaking Elvish to him, and he doesn't understand. And Leah's like trying to talk for him, but she doesn't really know what to say. And Kar's just like, my master has sent me to give you a message. Please don't look at me like that.
It's all gone perfectly. It's going so well.
I would.
The party
so
has one
I
brain
would.
cell.
Yeah, if we pull this off, it'd be even more impressive.
The party has
Sorry.
one brain cell, and the only person
Yeah.
using it is the one who's not allowed to.
Yeah, have you got an idea for the next campaign, Ray?
Sure.
Yes.
This is a pretty dangerous situation, not gonna lie.
You think? One of the most dangerous places, you know, being Alabama and being black. You know,
The noise that you
kind of the
made
same
when
thing.
you
Being
moved
in Alabama and being black.
Muscle
Damn.
Man strips off his shirt and goes running into the middle of the arena.
Muscle Man's the ref, okay? Said.
True elf noble, yes.
Yes, Muscle Man is an elf in my world now.
Elf is a rhino.
Also, I do love the slight irony of the dragon floor.
Muscle Man
That's
is a
real funny.
rhino.
No, we just want dragons to know that they are inferior. Okay?
As you step onto the as you step into the arena, your spear begins to glow slightly, almost in reaction to those around you, Victor. You can almost hear whispers coming from it, almost as if they are Draconic. And because of your understanding of Draconic, you understand the basic meaning of the words. The spear itself appears to seek vengeance against all the elves in the arena.
I'm saying this.
Well, there are elves around you.
Oh.
Your rage. The bonuses from your rage are doubled. So your plus 2 or plus 3 to damage is a plus 6 or a plus 4.
2.
7.
Warriors Codex rules. So, is it like 2d4?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
While
all
there
the
are
effects from
elves-
rage.
Bro.
Yeah, while there are elves within 300 feet of you. Full-blooded elves, but might I add. So none of that shit. Like, here's a half elf. Can I have?
Am I angry at myself?
Yeah, can I get a D2 on top?
Well, I look at the spear and in my head, like, are you smart? Are you a sentient guy? Or gal? I don't judge.
My name's Muscle Man.
You feel that there is potential for intelligence with a spear, but not quite yet.
I'll happily kill some things. It may be elves later. I say this in my head.
I love murder.
Alright, since all of my bonuses, does that include instinctive pounce? That comes from rage.
Yes.
Squaw! 40.
40.
Sure you don't want to be a Genku?
Squaw!
Squaw!
As I rage, instead of my normal claws, I'm doing a tail. So a crimson tail forms and literally just sticks in the ground and thrusts me forward as I instinctively pounce.
You know, I was told there was something weird about
As
that.
you rush
Victor guy.
forward,
He was actually
ladies
a
and
furry.
gentlemen, we present the corrupted elf as the tail comes out.
The corrupted elf.
Proof! Proof he's corrupted!
Void, I
Burn him.
can't see. Could you lift me over the side? I want to see what's going on.
throws up
Yeah, sure.
Sit me on the ledge. I want to see who's down there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
sure.
do that.
You know what's about to happen? You know what's about to happen? Haram.
Is that fucking Victor?
This is a Harambe situation all over again. I
Yeah,
don't
I'll have him over here.
like it.
I've already lost one, Dad. I can't lose another.
Well, you can lose as many.
Put me
as you
back
can.
down,
You
please.
gain.
I don't
Stop
want to.
gaining fathers, and then you won't lose them. You know.
That is true. And
You better not die anytime soon, then.
then I slam the tower shield in. And Oh wait. So alright, since everything's doubled, does that include also? Oh wait, no, that's not from rage. Never mind. I was thinking like fast movement.
Yeah, no.
I was like, that's not rage.
Nah.
So that'd be only
You can do anything when you're angry enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not angry enough. Get good.
Man, I've been in prison for like what, 2 days? That'll be true. It's just been full of conversation and just kind of vibing.
Yeah,
So
pretty
to
much.
be honest,
To be honest,
like,
that
it
was the
wasn't
chillest
forced.
prison I've ever seen.
Like all in all, like the guards
so easy
aren't
to
the
talk
worst.
to and corrupt.
Like all in all, they're not the worst people. They're bad, but
Yeah,
they're
it's
not
like
the worst.
It's like you committed tax evasion in America, so it's like you pay tax.
Everyone says same, you know.
What do you do?
Anything else, Victor, as you slam your tower shield down?
I yell in Elvish because I know that language because I'm smart. I yell out, "Come on!"
Trash language.
He
Roll
said,
perform-
come on.
roll me a performance check.
Oh no!
Oh
no.
Oh no.
It's okay, you're gonna win. Everything's gonna be fine. If
Well,
you
a
die,
natural
well,
one. Will the elf jump out of the crowd, start attacking?
Yeah,
you?
it's 14.
All of you notice that all the as he yells in Elvish, all the nobles just their previous irritation and annoyance quickly turns to interest. All of them now begin to watch the fight a lot more keenly than they were before, drawing a lot of the attention from the three up here to Victor down there. Whether or not that's actually useful to you, we'll find out.
Quick, we can get
Turns
more
out
practice
they
in.
like me.
he
Guys,
spoke
they
Elvish.
like me.
I'm now turned on because we're all great.
He is
You're in prison. You
handsome.
don't get a say in shit, bestie.
The rhinos
Right.
roar and charge. They have pattern. No, just
Practically.
kidding.
They all take
Uh,
off their pants and start
well,
walking into the air.
while they kill Victor, we have more time
They
to
have a
practice while they
+1 to
focus on
attack.
you.
Exactly.
All right, first attack. Second attack. Third attack. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shield
All
on
three.
one, spear on the other, tail on the other.
You're understanding my sadness now, right?
The highest to hit was 14.
For
That-
every boss fight.
That does not tits.
Yeah, all three of them charge you, and despite the weight of the tower shield, you effortlessly dodge and weave through their stampede.
It's always fun having creatures that have like a +8 and then just roll a 6 every time.
Fuck you,
So
bitch!
much fun.
Victor, go ahead.
Let me read the tail. All I know, it gives me a bonus to AC, and that's all I know.
Yeah,
This tail thing.
And like a bonus action to use it.
That's a reaction.
Reaction. That's what's up.
Alright. I will first jab the spear into the dead one, and then from behind me, the tail goes in under it to stab it in the gut. Because people want a show. I'll give them a show.
Good show.
I think it's funny that the tail does piercing. I feel like it'd be bludgeoning, but okay.
Just
Well,
piercing.
I
because
see it
it's
as like a
instead of whacking
see it as
somebody
like a
with it, he like. Have you ever watched Tokyo Ghoul?
That's the wrong spear.
Hey.
Victor, you're using the wrong spear.
Well, I changed the damage type. It's exactly the same. It's just damage type.
Okay, sweet.
It's a rock spear, Victor.
You got a nut one.
Yeah, on his D4. So it's fine.
2d4.
And
All right,
then
that's 20 damage.
tail.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So far, 33 damage.
And
Mediocre.
that's it.
Don't have to.
Yeah, one of the whichever
Well,
rhino
that
you
is, or is the bestial tail a bonus attack? Is it?
Oh.
I don't.
Oh yeah,
know.
you're right.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I think it's only the claw stuff.
Yeah.
Which rhino
Claws
did you
are- the one up top, the very top one.
get? Yeah, it looks incredibly bloodied. and almost hurts to the point of death in a single 2 blows from you. Party member Victor appears to be fine at the moment. Yeah, do you want to do anything there?
No.
Yeah, cool.
I think we should warm up with some suspenseful music playing in the background. Imagine the beginning of Bad Apple.
Oh, okay. 24 to hit you as this rhino finally decides that it's sick of missing you and tries to gore you from behind.
I'd like to utilize my reaction. Random question though: Does 3/4 cover give me more AC? Like, what's the AC 3/4 cover gives me? I don't remember.
It's +5.
I'll use my shield. Just slam the shield behind me. Like a Sixth Sense, I just slam it behind my back. Just let it hit that. He's like, motherfucker.
He's so cool. Oh my gosh, he doesn't even need to see his
Yeah,
enemy.
you turn around and quickly slam the shield into the ground, blocking off the horns of the rhino from even affecting you.
I told the guard I'm gonna give these people a good show. And I'm gonna own up to what I said to him.
But
I popped my shoulder.
Okay, if I recall remember what I read about the Tower Shield and the Warrior's Codex, you can only do that for area of effect.
Is it?
Attack.
To be honest, I do not remember.
It's
been so long.
That's kind of weird. I'll just let you do now, since it's a pretty insignificant fight in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, no, it does say.
And it's pretty cool.
I can use it. I can use my tail either way if need be.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, go for it. No, let's really tell. Let's keep things on the box.
Yeah, I use my tail instead.
Easy.
I just slap it in the face.
Yeah. Victor, go ahead.
Bad boy. I'm going to I'm gonna stab the one to the side next. With the spear.
Nice. 11, 17. Nice.
And the one on top, I'm going to attack with my tail.
Okay.
Mainly because it has sweeping.
14 hits.
Oh, thank God.
Sure. Yes. You smash down your tail on its head and it crumples to the ground dead.
And with the remaining force of crumpling, the tail goes to the slapping the one beside of me, dealing the remaining damage.
Which is 1.
Still some. My plan worked out perfectly.
So style point.
Yep, that's literally what I'm doing. This is all style.
Yep. Right. 2 gore attacks. Oh. Let's go. Okay. 23 to hit on the second attack.
Victor dies.
I will tail that.
Good job, Ranger.
You will tail that. Yep.
I don't think this guy even needs inspiration.
Yep, you block it. I think you block that, right? Yeah.
It becomes 25.
The crits, it smashes into you. It is squarely in the back, almost piercing through your skin. You take 21 bludgeoning. Bludgeoning? Wait a second. Really? Why is it blood? Okay, yeah, sure. You take 21 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
I
take 10.
Yeah. The logic of some things that makes sense. It's real funny.
Right. Yeah, go for it, Victor. Both the rhinos are kind of circling you, wary of how strong you are. A little bit surprised by that earlier gore attack, the ineffectiveness of that gore attack.
I will bring down the spear onto the one on the side.
Hits. Damn, that's an unit. You spear it right through its neck. It stops dead in its tracks and crumples to the ground.
All right, and then quickly do what's that one dance move that the quick spin that ballet dancers use?
A pirouette.
I'll do the pirouette. Now use my tail to jab into it on the second spin around because style.
Because you're fancy like that.
Yeah.
It might not hit.
13 hits.
Oh, it does hit. Oh, woo! And it's a good stab too.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you stab into its side. It almost groans, but then roars at you, and quickly roars at you before it makes a desperate strike at you. Yeah. Oh, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Use your tail as a reaction. What
I
do you
use
roll?
my tail. I use a tail as a reaction. I might do good. I do
You
good.
do good. Damn, your D8 rolls are on fire for your reaction. Nice.
I
go
feel good.
Back at it, Victor.
I will inspire him this time.
What's the
19 hits.
There's a d6.
Okay. I will hold off on that.
17. The rhino looks increasingly close to death as you stab into it again. Blood seeping from its wounds. 15 hits.
And
It lives to fight another 6 seconds as it looks at you defiantly and charges you, perhaps for the last time.
God damn. I block it with my tail.
Holy shit! 25 damage, half to 12.
So
Like, probably a tag, he
74.
just crumples into you with the tail.
Oh!
Yeah.
It charges
And
past you and dodges your spear strike.
If only the
13 hits.
And as it charges past and dodges the spear, can the tail trip it up and then go into the gut?
Yeah, sure.
Toy. I think it does.
Just rolled 1 on all of those dice.
Can it be disemboweled via the tail?
Yep.
Sexy.
It crumples and slides along the ground as you disavow it.
And quickly, as I do as I'm spinning, I do a quick bow to the nobility and say, "It's been a pleasure to entertain you all." In
You may
Elvish.
roll a performance check with advantage. The bardic
Good thing I still
inspiration,
have
right? Yeah.
Good thing I have that.
Thematic.
And D6, right?
If you want to use it.
At 15, that's better than a 14.
Due to your performance, I'll give you a +5 to make that a 20 as well in total. Yeah. The nobles cheer and clap. They weren't expecting a lot for what's the equivalent of an appetizer for this event, but you delivered, and more so than that. Immediately the gates open and a couple of servants begin to clear up the arena. Victor, you were told that you were to prepare yourself for the next fight. You may simply wait in the arena or go back inside to rest.
Go back inside.
Yes, all right.
And as the servants start moving rhino bits, I'm like, sorry for the mess.
That's all right. I just hope that we're given enough time. Hopefully the performers have prepared a speech.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
I stop there for a moment. They're doing a speech?
Yes, as is custom.
I like to stay and watch this.
I'll stay nearby the gate. I want to hear it. Thank you for the information.
You know that in those animes where it's like the hero's outside and then it like pans to like a doorway and like inside of the doorway there's like the rival just leaning there against the wall with their arms crossed and their eyes closed.
It's literally the UA Sports Festival, just Midoriya and Shoto talking, and Bakugo's in the corner like, oh my god.
Could be a little creeper.
It's fucking...
so good.
Quick question before the speech. Does Victor have the long hair in his icon picture?
Yes, he does.
Okay. How long is that? Because it's kind of like all over the place.
It roughly goes down to... It's not too... the ass. It's a bit before. So it's like maybe like an inch above ass. Yeah. An inch above the waist.
I suppose I should probably include Vanera at this point.
You can if you want.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Drags you in.
Can I chronologically fix this?
Do you want to? She was asleep and they had to drag her over.
Yeah, like as they finished with Victor, they were like, "Oh, you're awake now."
Oh, come along.
Hey, you're finally awake.
I was going to have the brother come back in and just be all mad and like get Vanera to go up against a death fight with Victor in the arena as a sort of out of just spite and hatred.
Good
But obviously, the game wasn't here. So, I don't know. Gabe, how are you feeling? Do you want to fight a Hydra with Victor?
Listen, man, I'm done with whatever.
Sure.
Just say yes.
All right. A little bit during the short rest earlier. Vanera, you are approached by guards and a familiar face from the other day. A relative of yours.
Brother!
Brother! It's me, brother!
He gives
It's my soon-to-be brother. Oh, pleasure.
He walks towards you with a slightly smug smile on his face.
Like tsunderays do.
Just like tsunderays do.
Tsundere, for real.
Hello there, sister.
Brother!
It appears that the noble see fit to give you a slight chance at redemption, to restore your reputation.
Not like his grammar.
Yes, definitely this guy.
Very well.
Will you be put to a fight to the death, with a beast of my choosing?
Oh, what a surprise.
I expect great things from you, sister. Should you survive, you'll get to live for a few more days, languish here, before we try to purge you of your corruption. Should you die, well, it would be a shame, I suppose, to a certain extent. But at least the reputation of the house is cleared with your death.
Great.
That's 100% a tsundere.
Yeah, so I'm using that picture. That one's watched Black Clover.
Of course, if you refuse, we could have you career purged right now. Yeah, we're still in it. The methodology of our reincarnation is still incomplete. But I think our family would be willing to take the risk with trying to purge you immediately.
I'll just do the fight.
Right. Well, the nobles want to actually give you a small chance, so they've decided to give you one measly prisoner to fight alongside you.
Very well.
Yeah.
Clearly didn't want to fight.
That's it. I'm screwed. Wait, who am I fighting with? Oh, you spoiled me.
I'll say that while Victor's fighting the rhino, that's when you arrive and they're at the stadium. Alright, cool. And we can go back to where we were. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the wait. We apologize for the delays of the performer, but I hope that the entertainment provided just now was satisfactory. We will now hear a few words from our performers, a speech about what they are going to do, and, well, about their presence in this city and this stadium. Please, performers from afar, a few words.
It's whilst the fight was happening, I feel I should clarify. I'm looking at that like, make sure you keep guiding us. Just keep the guidance going. And me and you, we'll just do the part thing back and forth. Okay?
Layer behind you begins chanting.
Car hears this guy say that, and he starts like adjusting his lute and like coughs slightly, and nods his head towards Void.
So now,
We
cast Thaumaturgy on myself, making my voice 3 times as loud.
Very cool.
I
cast Bardic Inspiration on you by strumming once.
I will also cast Dancing Lights behind me to create a small light show.
Okay, yeah.
Calm down, besties.
The performance is advanced, the words are basic. Let's go.
Oh, well, he rolled a 22.
I haven't rolled anything yet.
Oh wait, no, that was a thing.
Yeah, I was going to be like
Something
22
just
for
appeared
what?
on my thingy. It was Leah's perception. Appeared as a 20, and for a second I thought that it was Void.
I'm going to use Minor Illusion to make a microphone.
For fuck's sake, stop using all these spells!
And I will now do the speech, which is going to go perfectly.
Don't forget, I gave you a Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, and I gave you Bardic
I won't be, too crass to make you actually say some words. Let's see. From your dismal attempts to learn whatever Leo was trying to learn, I would have given you disadvantage. However, due to the reinforcing effects of your special effects,
I tried so hard to teach him what little Elvish I could teach him in that short amount of time.
Well, I love the words.
Yeah. Yes and no.
I know the words. I don't know what they mean.
Right. I'll allow you to roll a performance check with advantage, and a straight persuasion check.
Oh, well, that's not the advantage, but there we go.
Oh!
Persuasion 20.
Oh,
Pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll use the inspiration for this as well, because why not? There we go, 26 persuasion. Oh, it's good.
fucking hell!
I don't have many skills, okay? But damn, so sometimes they work.
At first, you speak quietly. Your words, though in reality, your words are hesitant and not well thought out. It gives the illusion that you are simply making them strain their ears to hear you. As you begin to rise in volume and confidence, I guess.
Booming voice.
Thaumaturgy begins to take effect, and your voice echoes around the stadium. Venera, you're able to hear Void's voice from just as you're walking into the stadium.
He's so loud.
The effects, the dancing lights begin to swirl around you, and almost give the effects of the pyrotechnic spell. The microphone begins to shimmer and almost seems to synergize with the thaumaturgy spell that you cast. The crowds begin to ooh and ah at your performance. The nobles enraptured by your words. Simple, but eloquent. You were a little bit confused by, by Void's words, because while Void is speaking the words of Elvish, he isn't really exactly pronouncing them correctly or with the proper accent.
Yeah, it's just slang.
Yes.
I'm just speaking in slang.
Yet the words that he is saying appears to have added a melody to them, almost like he is singing to the crowds in a completely unknown language. Cups, you provide a small drum beat as your bardic inspiration.
Well,
I've
you know,
stolen his drum.
Also, a
well,
question:
it's working.
Give me that drum. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
are these lights fire? By the way, all the lighting around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed the lights to like a blue, like a light blue,
Okay.
with
Yeah.
with thaumaturgy.
It's like, you know what? It's working. I'm not gonna question it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I would have also got a D4. Sorry.
Oh my god!
It's the guidance. On both of them. Yeah, both. Yeah, because guidance is on
You are
both.
only skilled at getting gnats.
Guidance, yeah. I know it's only one thing, right? Guidance.
Yeah, that's only one.
So it's only a 32 performance, so.
Yeah. The crowd is more or less put into a fervor, and they begin to stamp their feet and be in almost response to you, in time with the rhythm that cards creates for your speech. The next event is set up fairly well. How would you two like to go about with your actual performance now? Once the speech is complete.
I think continuing is probably the best plan.
All right.
Just keep the rhythm going.
With that, one of the servants kind of nods to you excitedly, Victor, just saying, "Right, this is perfect. The performers have riled up the audience. This is your time to shine."
Yeah, against the whole ass Hydra. All right.
Right. Now, I was going to put in a normal Hydra, but I wonder if I should make it a different Hydra.
There's only two of us, all right.
Yeah, and yeah. The gate opens behind you, Victor, and you see a bunch of guards escorting Venera next to you.
Oh, thank God I'm not gonna be here alone.
Okay, Victor.
Is that fucking Venera down there?
You can die together.
Alright, so
Why did you say that so romantically? Oh, we'll die together. Okay, calm down.
Romantic, sure. Oh.
general game plan: buff me, keep me alive. I'll tank it as much as I possibly can.
I will buff you as much as you need.
You have some good. You guys have good background music. Your theme music has begun.
Like every time I'm thinking of like, oh, what's some intense battle music? The only thing that comes to my brain is the start of Bad Apple.
Party members.
Playlist going.
Music plays. The announcer doesn't say anything and instead allows the ambience and the general fanfare of the music to push the events along in an organic state. The gates open on the opposite side, and you watch as one serpentine head begins to poke through the gate, then another, and another, a fourth, a fifth, and then a sixth head begins to begins it, and then the rest of the torso begins to step out. A Hydra, rather large, adult in size, begins to step out. On the opposite end, Victor steps out of the gate yet again, now with his companion. Venera, you may place yourself next to Victor.
In the time, would we have had time for like a short rest or no?
No.
Fuck yo,
Would they have
show.
healed me?
No.
Did you ask? Would you like to ask for some?
I would have asked, yeah.
I would
Okay.
have liked to.
Because of your performance, they would have.
Hell yeah.
They would have healed you up for 3d8 plus 4. So here you go. 19 hit points.
Not bad.
80. Alright, that's the max. I would thank them.
I
Because
clicked out.
I have the tigers going on. Oh, it's so good.
Right. The two of you roll initiative. Same thing. The three of you can take. The three on the stage can take some kind of action on initiative count 20.
I am the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight.
Right, Venera, what you getting?
I got a 20.
Nice. Okay, the two of you go first.
Okay.
I want to buff you, Victor, like real good. So I'm gonna.
Victor, go ahead.
When it's my turn.
I will bring it with tail. Once again. I would do claws, though. I wanna live. And I will simply move up 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move up 30 feet and slam my shield down. And just Roman stance of I'm about to stab a bitch if it charges.
All right, Venera, go ahead.
Alrighty. Gonna do Shield of Faith from Victor.
Nice. That's
Get
good.
that.
That's good.
That good shit.
That's pretty good.
So
Right.
you, Victor, you have it is a +2 bonus of AC.
Thank you.
Party members, would you like to do anything? The rest of the party members.
I would like to cast Bardic Inspiration on Venera.
Nice. I'll allow it. You're kind of out of range, but I'll allow it. Yeah.
It's the acoustics
Our
of the
music
place.
is so loud.
Yeah.
You sure you want to do that?
For inspiration, yeah. What?
Just a limited resource.
1d. Is it 1d8?
Plus,
1d6, yeah. It's because it says 1d8 on the thing, and I'm like, no, I'm not quite.
I'm gonna check your character
Yeah, I'm
sheet.
checking as well. Oh yeah, you did my class. Yeah, you.
They don't trust you, eh? Kill them.
told you.
Kill them.
God. What
No,
what
I'm
level
wondering-
bard do I need to be to
Five.
Oh, I
Yeah,
am bard
yeah,
level 5.
Yeah.
So it's 1d8.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it's 1d8.
Oh, it's great.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Great. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Nothing else. The Hydra moves forward. Should we dash? Let's dash.
Oh my fucking.
Yeah, should we dash?
I wanted to dash. That is good.
Yeah.
The more it dashed, the more I don't have to move, the more I
It
get to
will-
attack.
All 6 of its heads roars and charges straight toward you. Victor, you're done.
Kill it. Kill with fire.
I look at you. Really? If I had my spear,
You do have
Yes.
a What do you mean?
my good. Well, actually, you're a really good spear. I love you.
It's a really good fish.
If I had my other spear,
Fucking would be better, so you know.
I love my spears. Oh my god! As I stab into it, I've gotten so lucky with spears.
I think if you get both of them, you can just forgo your shield entirely and just spit.
Ooh,
Sure.
that is true.
Spit.
Spears all the time.
And tail
Love
all the
it.
time. Tail and spears.
Actually, oh my god, that's fucking terrifying.
It's greatness.
Alright, I know what I need, guys. I stab it. That probably don't hit.
13. Did anyone inspire Victor yet?
No.
No.
Already used mine.
No. All right. Victor, sadly, this thing charges straight at you, and despite you bracing yourself for this, you miss. Yep. Somehow.
Also, I wouldn't have moved up directly to it. I forgot my weapons have reach.
Yeah.
Because they're actually
Warrior
ranged weapons.
Codex spears have reach. What?
It's
like a spear. It's weird.
I know,
like
right?
a real spear. A spear again.
19 hits. 14 damage. Yeah.
Not good.
Oh fuck. Also, I just
Yep.
realised we should get an actual apple pie, and if we keep the spear, we could just have an elf being near Victor all the time.
Victor, anything else?
We can capture her brother.
Oh god.
just get
We can
her
be
brother.
the slave.
Just get the good brother.
Yes, I don't have any of my fun stuff. So yeah, that'll be
Victor has drawn first blood. It's not much, but it's something.
it's more than 10.
Yep.
So.
Interesting.
Could be worse.
I'm just
Really?
gonna also cast Aid at 3rd level on Victor.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
So I'll give it to myself because you can do 3 creatures.
Yep.
And I will do. You get your hit point maximum increases by 10, and your current hit points increase by 10.
All right.
Such a good spell.
All right. The Hydra looks at you as if offended by your prick.
Ha ha ha!
Wait, sorry. Initiative count 20. 3 party members, anything?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Before I attack Victor. 6 times.
I can inspire him.
I'm gonna say you can inspire him.
I have some spare inspires.
Alright, that's a d6 for you, Victor.
Woo!
Woo.
And a whack. That's a miss. 2. 23 to hit.
Hail.
28 to hit.
Yeah, it's,
Does 23 still hit?
the 23 does not hit.
2 more attacks. Ooh, okay. 2 hits. 1 nat 20. A little, not too bad. Oh, not that high damage either. Nice. Yeah, you take 23, half to 11, because I assume you're raging. Oh.
Yep.
Of course. as you dodge
Naturally.
the majority of heads as they slam into the ground next to you. However, one catches you off guard and nicks you a little bit, setting up the other to absolutely slam you into the ground. Victor, your turn.
Fucking bastard. Oh, she kind of adorable. Stab it. Think. I'll use the fucking D6.
Okay, it hits. Nice. All right, nice.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
And forget every time I shield bash. Bonus action. Fuck you.
25. 26.
Which means you have to move up.
That hits.
I will. No matter. We're in fighting range already. There's no bonuses or downsides to it. So.
Yeah, he's got reach. You've got reach.
Nice. 45 total damage.
I punch it in one of its throats.
with your spear, with your shield. I mean,
You suddenly leap up from being slammed down by by the earlier attack. Absolutely, give an almighty stab into one of its necks, severing it completely. One of the head wiggles and goes motionless as it slams into the ground. Videra,
It's dead.
your turn.
Oh, that's me.
That did you.
Yes.
Healing would be appreciated, but I don't need it right now. But, you know,
Yeah, why not? You know.
it's more I'm Genji right now, and I got like a little bit of ouchies.
Any more buffs you got? Any more buffs you want to go?
Most of them are concentration, unfortunately.
Okay. Age as well.
Yeah, but I just did that, so.
So you have concentration for it.
Yeah, but I already did Shield of Faith.
Okay, like, this is a pretty
You
good,
did do that.
Yeah.
This is pretty good setup for a barbarian, to be honest.
Oh yeah, this is amazing. barbarians and clerics.
Just gonna give a little cure wounds because I ain't getting that close. Fuck
Yeah, come here, Videra. Get within 10 feet of this guy.
Come here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Healing word. We'll do healing word at second level.
No, you mean you don't want to
Do
get
I
close
smell
to
a
your
low
boyfriend?
AC for Videra right now?
Actually, bonus action, AC buff stuff. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I thought I might want to remind you. Just in case this guy
yeah.
decides.
8 HP.
Oh, that's really nice. I'll take it. I'll take any healing. I'm not picky. I'm not Genji.
The music continues. The crowds
Wait a
roar
second.
at the excitement of the scene. Party members, what would you like to do?
Actually, I'm gonna cast Toll Dead on him as well, just as an action.
All right, ding dong.
I cast water.
But you
What's
double
your
bonus
safety DC?
Or as an action, you know what I mean. You believe you. Yeah, you just succeed, you fucker.
Do you
That's the end of it.
Classic Toll Dead.
Do you need more healing, Victor?
Yep.
How's the Hydra look?
He's missing a head.
Yep, he's missing a head.
It's gonna grow back in about a minute, but, you know.
Let me know when it's bloody, right?
Do you need Victor? You need more health or?
Any of the party members on the
I cast Bardic Inspiration on Victor.
Victor, D8 this time.
I feel even slightly more expired. Inspired. Fuck.
Expired.
Hello? Can you guys hear
I'm
me
gonna
now?
eat a Slim Jim.
Yes, we can hear you, Umbi.
Okay, oh.
27 to hit Victor. 26. Oh wait, are you gonna do something now?
Yeah, this whole time I was asking if.
Okay, never mind. 27 to hit Victor. Ambry, seriously.
Ambry's just dying. She's typing.
Headset is dying. Hang on, didn't you just buy that?
It's probably a wireless headset, so it's terrible. Standard wireless things.
Rest in peace, Bree.
I forgot to charge.
The main issue with wireless, which is why I know.
Were you charging something else, Bree?
Sex toy joke.
Do you need help, friend? Learn to read.
Yeah.
So no then. Okay.